I'm one of the co-founders of Notpla. We created this. We call it O, because it was the name that people used to give it when they see it for the first time. They were just saying like, oh. And originally it was a spherical. Basically, it's a membrane made out of seaweed that is biodegradable, is compostable, is really simple, is fairly cheap, but at the same time is edible, so you can eat it. So cheers. So that's water. It's made of seaweed. I didn't know too much about seaweed when we started this project, but it's an amazing material. It's the fastest organism on Earth to grow. Can you guess how fast can grow the fastest organism on Earth? Any guess per day? How many meters per day? 2 meters per day. So it's pretty fast. There is enough seaweed in the world for supplying plastic. You can grow more. It's saying like plants of the sea against plants of the earth. Our material, as I say, is edible, but what happens if you don't eat it? There's other organisms that potentially can eat it. So this is normal composting facility, not industrial facilities. And you can see on the right-hand side, Notpla material gets removed after a week. An orange peel, it disappears after 2 weeks. Then cardboard or paper will disappear after a month. And then you have PLAs or other called compostable or biodegradable plastic that will only disappear in industrial composting. So you will need normally some heat and pressure over 6 months to start to break down the films. And other multi-layer sachets will stay there for many hundreds of years. So yeah, we started to package almost everything. Had been a bit of a journey to try to. We started with water, basically, mostly for running events, for marathons. Being the biggest running event that we have done, the London Marathon with 46,000 runners, where we provide them glucosate drinks in a big format. We have been doing as well sauces. So this is a trial that we are currently doing with Hellmann's, part of Unilever, and Just Eat, delivery platform of restaurants. We started with 1 restaurant, then we have 10 restaurants on the platform. I think now we have 30 restaurants that instead of using a multi-layer sachet, they use this sachet. In this case, you don't need it because it's full of ketchup, but you just discard it. What else? We have been doing experiential things. So this is a project that we have been doing with Glenlivet, a whiskey brand. I don't know if there is a video. No. So basically, it's an alcohol shot. So it's something that you can potentially not do with plastic. And I think that's quite important for us because there is I don't think we want to compare ourselves with plastic in terms of performance or in terms of how it feels or how it lasts. I think we can add something else, and we should not just replicate how plastic is. And the proof of this, for example, these were shots that they were sold in Old Street. I think they were cost £14. And there was a queue of 2 hours and a half to get them over 10 days. And now we are seeing how to scale up this to other markets. Besides this product, we are starting 2 new lines of products, one being liners. Liners meaning coatings for different applications, for waterproofing paper, basically. In this case, it's just for a takeaway box, together with this partnership that we have with Just Eat. We're trying to remove any kind of AKDs or Teflon or things that paper have embedded to make it waterproof, or any other barrier that normally is added to paper to make it grease-proof or waterproof. So you can see here the difference having a Notpla liner or a if you don't have a liner, the grease will get into the paper and you cannot recycle that paper and will get a box that will fall down. We are starting to do films. Films meaning, flexible films, but potentially as well having some other uses, like this is a film that you can dissolve, and you can add some salt into the film as well. So trying to find some added value to this. It's not just a replacement for plastic. And I think that's kind of it. Thank you very much. Yeah.